FasterHouse. Another story I got to tell you about a house that I bought here recently. Um, this is kind of an interesting story. Uh, Worked with this lady for about 2 years. Real nice lady. We got to know each other real well, and I really enjoyed working with her. But she did not want to sell her house through a real estate agent. But let me back up a little bit. She was originally from Virginia, just outside the Washington, D.C. area, and she got transferred out to the St. Louis area about 5 or 6 years ago. And she was getting a retirement, so she stayed with the company she was with until she retired. And she retired about a year and a half ago. Shortly prior to her retiring, she gave me a call. And she shared with me a story of when she sold her house in Virginia prior to moving out to the St. Louis area. And the short version of the story was she had the house listed, and with a real estate agent. Obviously, she had a lockbox on the front door of her house. And some real estate agents get a little aggressive when they have a buyer that's interested in a house, and that's what the situation here. A real estate agent didn't call and set up an appointment properly with her, and just came, knocked on the door, and there was no answer, and just used the Supra key to get into the house. So she was showing her client around the house, and my client, the lady that was selling her house, was actually in the bathtub taking a bath, and the agent literally walked in on her. And obviously that did not go over well. She scared her to death. Anyway, that's what happened out in Virginia when she was trying to sell her house prior to moving to the St. Louis area. It certainly scarred her a little bit. Yeah, so she came out to the St. Louis area. She did eventually sell that house, moved out to the St. Louis area, finished up with the company that she was with, and wanted to move back home to Virginia. And, she called me up. I came out and talked to her, and she shared with me that story, and she said that there was no way in the world that she was going to list her house with a real estate agent because she was scared to. So she wanted to work with somebody that would just buy her house directly. And so anyway, we got to know each other. When she first called me, she wasn't quite ready to move, so we just kind of kept in touch. And when she eventually decided she was ready to go back home, she called me up again, and we bought the house, and we made it easy for her, and she was able to transition back to her home in Virginia. So that's the story of a house I bought here recently in O'Fallon, Missouri. Thank you.